Hey everyone, Tofu here. Welcome back to SDRA2. Last time, did we start the trial last time? I forget. It's been a few days since I recorded this, but we did the trial last time for sure. I believe we're still like in kind of the recap phase of explaining things to Yuki, so I think we're just gonna kind of keep doing that for a bit. But let's continue and see what's happening. No, Yuki, it is possible. I forget what we were even talking about. It is? Simply because Mikado Shinoji isn't human. Ah, right. That's what we were talking about. What? Tsurugi and Rei said after some time he couldn't be tracked. That's because the human called Mikado Shinoji is already dead. What? Mikado's dead? No way. Rei, could you please show that picture to Yuki? The one containing the corpse of Mikado? Of course. Here, buddy, take a look at this dead guy. This is the state of Mikado in the real world. It's so gruesome. How did you get a hold of this photo? Oh, Shobai must have taken it. Did he? Wait, I don't understand. Mikado isn't human. If he's not human, what is he? Who's this right in front of us? The human known as Mikado is already dead. The Mikado in front of us, that person, no, he's a... yeah, okay, well, this is just... Once again, just kind of spitting information back that we already know. Wait, what? Did I not hit the right thing? I hit Alter Ego Mikado Shinoji. Or do they want me to just hit regular Alter Ego? Okay. That's a little misleading, I think. I think either of those should have been acceptable answers. An Alter Ego. He's not actually a living person. He's just an AI, more specifically, an Alter Ego. An Alter Ego? What's that? No punctuation. Don't worry, I didn't even know what it was until the investigation. Alter Ego is a high-tech software created by Chihiro Fujisaki, the ultimate programmer of Hope's Peak's 78th class. It's an AI formed and grown through steep learning to create a human-like other self. What? Mikado's an AI? Correct! What a shocking and unexpected twist! Hello, world! And that's why the Kisaragi Foundation couldn't track Mikado down. An Alter Ego doesn't have a body, meaning it would be impossible to catch him since he can just jump from network to network, as well as manipulate information. That being said, the person who hired Shobai wasn't the real Mikado, but the Alter Ego Mikado. Alter Ego Mikado hired and paid Shobai to kill the Mikado in reality. Right. Wait, this is too much to take in. I still don't understand. I've never heard of an Alter Ego before. So, Alter Ego Mikado hired Shobai to kill his real counterpart? But then who created his Alter Ego? I was created by a human, obviously. Huh? So who created you? I killed the parents who gave birth to me. The forbidden sense of immortality. Only me and Kanade would get it. Ray said it a little while ago. Alter Ego is a program created by the ultimate programmer of Hope's Peak Academy. The technology was modified and improved using various Ultimate students, and there are various versions of Alter Ego, in fact. However, due to the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the technology wasn't well known to the public. A tragic event in human history? This is too much, there's just so much I don't know. Hello? Hello? Oh, no! No! Game lagging. I hope I didn't miss a line from Aroha there.
Yeah, you still don't remember?
Unlike the others who've had their reset codes unlocked, Yuki's hasn't been. Oh no, it's lagging. Do I reset the game? I don't want to fucking redo this like recording. I didn't do that much yet, but I don't know. We'll just see how it goes for now. Come to think of it, didn't Tariga say something like that before? Our Hope's Peak Academy is in ruin. Also, according to Yuruko's theory, our memories were manipulated to be back to our high school days, and our appearance as Ultimates, too. That's right, you didn't know who I was when you first saw me again. What I look like now is how I actually look in the real world. When I was a student, I lied about my age to work as a hostess. Huh? What? So, we're not ultimate students? That's right, most of the actual ultimate students are already dead. That's strange. It doesn't make sense. What is it, Yuki? Oh! Oh, shit. You just said the alter ego was created by the ultimate programmer, right? And that alter ego Mikado was created by the actual Mikado. That's one big contradiction. I don't understand what's happening. Please refute me if I'm wrong, Sora. I mean, okay. You are, but... Alright, let's do it. He's not super angry, so... Hopefully he won't be too fast with this. Alter ego Mikado restarted administrator code Kokoro. Next door still there's hope left in the heavens. It's probably Alter Ego Mikado or Kokoro. Oh, it's literally the first one. It said Mikado worked alone, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is... This minigame's already bad, now it's lagging on top of it. The real Mikado is dead, it's hard to believe. Oh my god, stop. I understand you guys don't believe it. I couldn't believe it at first either, but you just hear me out. I'm sure I'll understand you. Explain what I learned during the investigation. Okay, what is... fuck, no, that's the wrong button. It's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Oh my god. Dude, I have no time to swap to it. And also, it's like right at the beginning. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, the arrow stays after I go through this again, right? It's not gonna reset back? Okay, good. Boom. That's mean! That's so fast! Alright. I kind of want to save game now. And then... Oh my god. It took... Okay, well now it's fine, maybe. I kind of want to save game now, just stop recording. Or reset the game. So it doesn't lag as much. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm back. Let's hope it's good now. Or at least not awful. That was a slow load. I don't have good confidence about that. Alright, Yuki, just listen to me a minute. Yup, yeah, I might actually be worse. Are you really taking his word for it? What? Is Mikado lying? The fact that Mikado made his own alter ego is simply incorrect. Alter ego Mikado was co-developed. Co-developed? There was someone who helped him? That's wrong. It was quite the opposite. Mikado was the helper, not the main developer. Yuki, you know her well. The main developer's name is Kokoro Kurakawa, or you might know her as Kokoro Mitsume. What? Kokoro? It's her? There was a document in the infirmary that showed various conversations between Mikado and Kokoro. I think it's clear that the two of them had some kind of working relationship, and that Kokoro was the main producer of Mikado's alter ego. Kokoro! Ah, what a nostalgic name! How painful it is to hear the name of your dead mother! Wait, I don't understand. Why is Kokoro being brought up? Kokoro's dead. We know how she died, right? Ah, my head hurts. Are you okay, Yuki? Quiet, everyone! You're forgetting that Yuki here didn't investigate like you all. I know you're all impatient, but don't say all this as if it's common knowledge. Have pity for Yuki here. Shut up, you're just trying to make Yuki's memories come back. Let me take over the explanation from here. I'll explain all the details you might not all know. What are you saying? As you've all said, I am an alter ego created by two people. My father, Mikado Sonoji, and my mother, Kokoro Kurakawa. My father, Mikado Sonoji, desperately tried to gather information on the whereabouts of Master Utsuro. In the process of this, he learned quite a bit about computing and ended up becoming a hacker to search for information. My mother, Kokoro Kurakawa, was a prominent psychologist and researcher who excelled in the field of psychology. She left psychology for some reason and began to work on the field of brain science. I was born because of a coincidence of interest between my mother and father. Do you understand?
Interest?
My father wanted to revive Utsuro as an alter ego, and my mother wanted to understand emotions. To create a human from scratch was their goal. Of course, a lot of research on emotions was needed for this. Wait, alter egos were created by Hope's Peak Academy students, right? So was Kokoro a Hope's Peak student? Kokoro was not a student of Hope's Peak Academy, but her excellent abilities were comparable to that of an ultimate. Ultimate talent is not absolute. Of course, Hope's Peak Academy is the best educational institution in the world, but a talented person doesn't always have to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Continuing on, both my parents extracted the data from Master Utsuro based on experimental data taken from Kokoro's daughter. That was the base of my alter ego. Wait, Kokoro Kirikawa? Could it be Mikako? No way. Oh, even she didn't know about this. Fufu! Finally a response! This must be a familiar name for Tsurugi and Rei here. As you might have expected, yes, your classmate Kokoro is the mother of Mikako Kirikawa. What? Tsurugi, did you know anything about this? Is that a no? Oi, Shobai Hashimoto. What? Why was I not informed? Giving me all the information was part of our contract. Did you hide this, or just not know? Director, I don't even know everything about Mikado in the first place. I didn't bother to find out anything that wasn't related to our deal, and I got no clue about that Kokoro girl's past. Mikako's mother was involved with Mikado Sonoji? It's gotta be a coincidence, right?
By the way, isn't this the first time Shobai's spoken in this trial?
Wait, Mikado? Experimental data on her daughter? Tell me more about that. It's the first time I've heard anything about it. All Monocro said was that she had a daughter and that she was missing. And about an experiment. What happened? What a pain. Honestly, that isn't relevant to my plan at all. Still, if you're so curious about it, I'll put it simply for you all. They were experiments on primitive emotions. Primitive emotions? What's that? In short, it's the original source of human emotions. Even though I'm not human, I still didn't understand it well. The first emotions humans have when they are born. That pure emotion that is unaffected by external factors. Anyways, to study emotions, Kokoro. She was pregnant with a girl and immediately after its birth locked her away and studied her emotions from her lab. Why would she?
Pregnancy, babies.
Babies!
Experiments on children, is that legal?
During this, she connected an electrical device to the girl's brain to obtain emotional details from it. However, her partner escaped and took their daughter called Mikako. Oh my god, it's so confusing. Saying all the MKO words, names, in front of me back to back. And from that moment until Mikako's death, everything she experienced was stored on Kokoro's computer. Kokoro's daughter is dead? Yes, she's dead, because Mikako was a student of Hope's Peak's 79th class and Tsurugi and Rei's classmate. Teruya didn't mention it. In the killing game of the 79th class, everybody died except for 3 people. That is correct. Shobai informed me that somehow this killing game was supposed to be a recreation. That intel was correct. Yeah, also Junko Enoshima said that she had destroyed the data sent by Utsuro. So that's how Mikado learned the contents of the killing game that nobody except the 3 survivors knew. That's correct. All of it was etched into Mikako Kirikawa's brain. However, Mikako appears to have died before Master Utsuro's identity was revealed. Combining that with the backup data from Alter Ego Yamato stored in the Kisaragi Foundation, it's possible to see the entire contents of the killing game. Oh. How about that? Do you understand now, Yuki? The fact that I am not human and am indeed an alter ego? Mikado and Kokoro worked together to develop the alter ego Mikado, who is right in front of us. His alter ego then hired Shobai and made plans to make the killing game we're currently in. Is there anyone else who's a mastermind that I should know about? Something's off. What is it, Sora? That's right. It's been on my mind ever since the investigation. Mikado, your purpose is to revive Utsuro, right? Yes, my mouth is dry from having to explain it so many times. I was wondering about something you said a while ago. You said that the human Mikado was trying to revive Utsuro. Even though you're an alter ego, is your goal still the same? What are you trying to say, Sora? That's right. The alter ego that was supposed to be Utsuro's then became alter ego Mikado. That's what you're talking about, right?
Huh?
Yeah, that's what we were on the computer during the investigation. I'll explain that. In short, it's because as soon as I was created, I got over my father's thinking. What are you talking about? I think you're wrong. My father made me to target Master Utsuro, but the first model that became my base was a replica. Don't you know? So far, all of the developers of alter egos haven't been for someone else. Do you want to know why? Because your own brain is easier to understand than someone else's. It's said on the computer in the infirmary that an alter ego follows the developer's personality. That's correct, Jiruko. In other words, even if you scan your brain 100%, you can't implement it inside other people. That's why my father implemented his own brain data, since it was taking time to tune the data. So then why are you exactly the same as Mikado? Because you die before you can resurrect Master Utsuro. What? From the moment my consciousness awoke, I aided my father to calculate his plans. I am a clone of my father's internal brain structure, so it's no surprise my purpose is the same. However, why hasn't my data been changed to Master Utsuro's, you might be asking? Because it was a terrible plan. It was too imperfect of a plan with a low success rate, not to mention it was very inefficient. That's why I secretly hired Shobai Hashimoto behind my father's back and ordered him to kill my father. How's that possible? You're just an AI. How did you hire a broker? I'm just an AI? Are you saying that I'm less than human? Huh? From the moment I was brought in this world, I surpassed human wisdom. All humans are beneath me. There's no human that even comes close, except for Master Utsuro with his luck. An alter ego can theoretically navigate through any network in the entire world. Furthermore, in our current age of internet, nothing would be impossible for him to find out. But still, you killed the person who created you. To revive Master Utsuro using my father's original plan, to put it simply, would take too long. Anyway, it would be impossible for him to meet with Master Utsuro. He's only human after all. This is my only plan. I just killed my father and carried out his purpose. It's the same result in the end. In the end, there's just one final step before Master Utsuro gets resurrected. Just shut up. Give me my body back. You say the real Mikado is dead. How about Kokoro Kurikawa? What happened to her? Kokoro? You're referring to my mother? Well, Kokoro kept me alive. She was the deciding factor of my life. She decided to let me continue with the plan myself. What? Really? Oh my gosh. You're the only artificially created emotion in existence. How far can you grow? Could your emotions surpass that of a real human's? And where would they go from there? Show me. Let yourself be carried by your emotions. Act on them. I won't stop you. Because you're the freest being in the world. Oh my god. I can act proactively because I have emotions. My unexpected behavior was due to someone adjusting my emotions. Kokoro's goal was the study of emotions. She infused me with an excess of emotions that exceeded my needs. And as a result, you modified the plan to your will, and in the process you killed Mikado.
Oh, what? Everything we fought for, everything we've been through was all because of Kokoro?
That's just a theory. Kokoro would never do that. No, Kokoro would have expected this to happen. She didn't even try to stop me. What would you expect from someone who experiments on a baby even when it's just from the womb? Even to me, an artificial intelligence, the existence of somebody like Kokoro is surprising.
She's a mad scientist. A mad, mad scientist.
That's a shame. Wait, but Kokoro was trapped and got murdered in the killing game. How do you explain that? She was trapped? Yuki, I think you've got it all wrong. Did she want to be here? My mother voluntarily participated in the killing game. That's crazy. She wanted to see how the Neo World program worked combined with my software in the virtual world. As for me, being implemented as a virtual avatar in a virtual world is the first time I've experienced the sensation of walking. But Kokoro lost her memory like us. That was a surprise for me.
That means another betrayal.
It was an unavoidable decision. Kokoro was the only person who could possibly stop me. She just caused problems later. I thought it'd be best to take advantage of the situation. Okay, that's the whole story. Wow. That's a bombshell. Kokoro, a scientist who used her daughter for human experiments without hesitation and threw away her dignity for research. That's the true nature of the Kokoro Mitsume we all knew. Well, maybe not when she was that young. Because, I mean, her memories got erased back to her high school days, right? So, maybe the Kokoro that we knew, at least, was, at least, not that crazy. But maybe that's just copium. Spelled with a K for Kokoro. Was it for the best for everyone that she had was it for the best for everyone that she had her memories erased? Was the Kokoro I met during the killing school trip always that terrible? There's no point in thinking about it now. No matter how much I think, she's already dead. And the dead can never come back. It's a rule of the world, an impossible thing to change. That's enough. Well, it's good that as a result, 2 insane criminals ended up dead because of a rogue AI. There's no place for sympathy. All we have to do is beat the degenerate scum in front of us. Instead of reacting to these dramatic reveals, we should switch topics. That's right, the story of my life is pretty dramatic. Anyway, since that point of the killing game proceeded smoothly... Yuruko, what's wrong? It's nothing, I'm just feeling a bit sick. It's a terrible series of events, just so hard to bear. I'm feeling sick too! Look how ill I am! Be strong, Yuruko. If you give up now, it'll all be in vain. I know it's an unusual case, but we have to stop him here. I agree, but he's not human. Was there really no way to stop him from the beginning? I'm right. Even this class trial was all planned by Mikado. Not to mention the Kisaragi Foundation is clueless. Yo, Yuki. Huh? Everything's gonna be fine. Let's just keep going. We're all gonna get out of this. Probably. That's unexpected of you, Shobai. There's nothing to worry about. Although it's not ideal for everyone, but I wouldn't consider what's gonna happen a bad ending.
Really? How do you know?
I said the same thing, remember? From the beginning I said I have no intention of killing you all. I only want to revive Master Utsuro. That's bullshit. You know full well what will happen when Utsuro is resurrected. That bastard is disaster incarnate. A thing such as him shouldn't exist in this world. Whilst your unwavering conviction is amazing, what you just said is quite ironic. Your life wouldn't be the same without Master Utsuro. Divine luck was cast on you too, was it not?
What? What's he talking about?
Talking about the thing in Chapter 5 in the first game, where he tried to shoot himself and lived. During the killing game of 79th class, Tsurugi here was saved by divine luck. Your legs, you're in a wheelchair, aren't you? Hasn't it gotten to the point where you can't even walk anymore? Shut up! I'd rather die than unleash a monster like Utsuro. As long as I live, I will never allow him to come back to life. Never! Your will is irrelevant. The result has already been decided. Now then, let's move on. After making a swift deal with Shobai, my plan progressed. He did such a wonderful job solving my physical limitations. But I never thought he would betray me, Fufu. From that moment on, I began to collect diverse information that was necessary for my plan using networks from all over the world. That's when I obtained the 3 most important pieces of information.
What are you talking about?
I mean, you should already know.
Really?
Iroha, what's he talking about? Fufu, no need to rush. Let's discuss them one by one. Okay. Let's do it. What have we got? Children of Utsuro, Akane Taira luck from the heavens, Shobai what the fuck? What's that one? What? Well, I hope that's not the one I need. Kokoro constantly monitored me. So by contract with Shobai, he was to assume the role of my body. And what was the first piece of information I obtained from Shobai after we forced it? Well, a clue that it's something directly related to Iroha.
It's got something to do with me. Maybe it's got something to do with my fortune?
Did you find a trace of Utsuro? No, you're both wrong. I don't know why, but Iroha seems to be putting in almost no effort. The grand plan to revive Master Utsuro. During its creation process, I felt like I needed some partners. By partners, you mean people to betray. Partners? What would a person like Mikado consider a partner? I mean, the children of Utsuro, but that's not something I disagree with. Do we shoot that at Iroha's thing? What did she say? This? Okay, thank goodness that was right, because I was really hoping the Korean truth bullet was not something that I had to do. Because I would have had no way of knowing what that was. Alright, I will save. Let's continue. If it has something to do with Iroha, then it's got to be how you gathered Void, right, Mikado? That is correct. Whilst looking for information to help with my plan, I discovered traces of the children of Utsuro, who were in the same situation as me. Children of Utsuro?
It's a group of people who were helped by Mr. Utsuro as a child. Nikkei thought it sounded cool.
You already had loads of information about Alter Ego, and Kokoro and Shobai were already working for you. So why did you need four more people into Void? That's right. Also, you ended up betraying all of the Voids you gathered by killing them anyway. Betrayal, that's what you think? Do you think that the Voids didn't agree to this plan?
Well, we didn't. You didn't explain that we died for real at all.
Like I said before, my manpower originally consisted of Kokoro and Shobai. However, there was a different reason why I brought the 4 Voids in. Another purpose? The total amount of divine luck everyone received was different. Everybody is aware of this fact, right? Total amount of divine luck? Total amount of divine luck. I think I heard something about this before. Yeah, it's in one of the truth bullets. I thought it was in the Children of Utsuro one. Oh no, it's Left from the Heavens, I think. Yes. That one. Iroha, didn't you explain it to me before? That the total protection of divine luck depends on the amount they received.
Oh yeah, I heard it from Mikado.
Correct. However, I still do not know 100% what the power of divine luck is. The protection some might call fortune is caused by a combination from the power of divine luck itself. A combination? Let's use combat power and manga as an example. Both Hajime and Emma were protected by divine luck. Hajime obtained health and Emma obtained wealth, so each person was influenced in different ways. Going back to the manga power analogy, let's say that Hajime's fortune power is 100 and Emma's is 90. Assuming that 2 people use the power of divine luck for the same reason, the amount would combine. So if you combine the numbers, 100 plus 90 equals 190. So if multiple people who are protected by divine luck work together, the power of divine luck gets stronger. Wait, does that even make sense? The power of divine luck just doesn't make any sense. It's just a surreal force, so how can it combine? No, I think it's possible. During the 4th trial, do you remember what Nikkei said? No. Yeah, because you had interfered with the plan, everything went wrong. Shinji should have died on the spot and never woke up. He would have never had the chance to even think about saving Yuki. But how come? Only those with the same power would be able to change the result. Only people with the same power would be able to change the result. That's right. What? Divine luck is a force that distorts reality. There's no conventional way to stop it. However, if divine luck is in conflict with divine luck, it's a different story. Fufu, Ray is right. Divine luck is strongly influenced by the intentions of the user. That's why I brought the boys together for one purpose, to revive Master Utsuro. Despite the countless calculations I made, there were still a lot of complications, so I had to borrow divine luck slightly. Just by the Voids participating in the plan, the amount of divine luck is significantly increased, and the chances of my plan's success would increase as well. It's like a human totem pole.
So, we were just disposable things being used as a battery to give you divine luck?
That's right, why else would I keep you around? Did you honestly think we were friends? Colleagues? You should have known your place.
That's awful.
Why were just them chosen then? You just said that Utsuro helped a bunch of people. Hajime, Emma, Hiroha, and Nikke? What's so special about them? What's so special about them? Literally nothing. They were just my only option. Is that really it? There was nobody left in the Children of Utsuro except from the Voids. It's just them? The rest died. What? Master Utsuro couldn't help them. No matter how desperate they were or what problems they had in their lives. Those poor children living in hell without the help of Divine Luck's fortune. I simply helped them. As everybody here knows, Master Utsuro's death was the death of Divine Luck. When Divine Luck disappeared, the original fate of the people under Divine Luck's protection began to return. Began to return? The children who got everything they wanted thanks to their fortune suddenly lost everything. So everyone who gains what the fuck is that? Something? Everyone who gained something from Master Utsuro lost it. And in the cases of children who had their lives saved, they died. In one way or another, they all returned to their personal hell, and for people whose lives weren't directly saved, they couldn't take it and took their own lives. It's been several years since Master Utsuro's estimated death. They were bound to be desperate. What about Void? Why are they still alive? That's where my theory of total amount of Divine Luck they received comes from. There were 5 children, including myself, whom Divine Luck was imprinted deeply on. Unlike most of the others Master Utsuro protected, we still have some protection left, as we received more power than the others. If I had a choice, I would have chosen some competent people instead of this lot. Especially Iroha here.
Oh, what?
So that's why you brought 4 other people who were saved by Utsuro and formed Void. In part, it was because of Nikke, who felt the crisis occurring and had already gathered the other 3. It was quite easy to get them to agree. They were all ever so desperate at the time. It's true that if my plan succeeds, the power of fortune will return. And whilst doing that, you secretly used the Voids as sacrifices. I feel no sympathy for you. That's incorrect. Look at it from this perspective. They would have died anyway if the protection of Divine Luck completely disappeared. Their body would simply die. I assure you that the Voids agreed to risk their lives. I don't think they'd have any regrets about what happened.
Shut up, you big fat liar.
What's next then? Is that all? Are the Children of Utsuro the only members of your Void organization? I don't think that's the case. There's another right here in this courtroom with us. I'm talking about her. Tsurugi's saying that there's another person working for Utsuro. He's talking about... Are you talking about... Sora? Akane? I'm assuming that's... right? Yep.